You must have had at least one regret in life that you offended somebody.
No.
But you apologized to Dulquer for those comments on his dad, right?
Who?
Dulquer Salmaan?
I apologized to him.
Yeah, I mean, you said that I'm sorry that you.
I mean, yeah, I said that, but to that is, likewise I apologize to Amitabh Bachchan for Aag, and I do that a lot of times, and I do apologize. I'm not saying no to that. But see, to regret for others, yes. But regret for myself, my own action, I don't.
Right. How restless are you on a scale of 1 to infinity as a person? Like,
I think infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah,
Right? You cannot stay idle at one time.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that also reflect in your work? No?
Well, it must be. I'm not sure. Because see, over the years, when obviously you might not grow, but you change as a person. Right. So you might have degrown or overgrown or whatever grown, Like when sometimes people tell me your frames are becoming repetitive, or something about my background score, something about something else. But the point is, that is me. If I think I want to put music like this, but since Hemant is saying that he doesn't like it, shall I change it? It can't be done.
Yeah.
It comes sort of an organic thought process of what I feel like hearing and what I feel like seeing.
Oh, that feedback has reached you, is it?
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, right.
So the point is, at the end of the day, it's not possible for any person to do something which he is not, unless he's trying to blindly copy, which is a more dangerous thing. I don't like it, but since people seem to be liking it, let me do it that way, is more dangerous than just being yourself, even if you're called whatever you're called.
Right.
Yeah.
That's quite an interesting thought, because you're having a blast while
Like
working.
see, when I watched Shiva recently, it bored me to death.
Okay.
I couldn't go beyond 2 reels.
Why is that like that?
I'm coming to that. So, in one hand, that is actually very understandable. If a man who's making ice cream and all these kind of pictures, if he is saying he's bored with Shiva, which is an ample proof that he lost it. I lost it. I mean, you can't get better proof than that. Okay. And why Shiva bored me? Satya didn't bore me. Company didn't bore me. Rangila didn't bore me after much later. Because Shiva, it looked too structured and too designed. The characters were not looking realistic. The performances were looking fake, which is not the case with the other films.
Right.
So performances are actually which stand the test of time. I don't think it's about content. That's what I realized when I saw it this time. Okay. So coming back to when you are changing, like for example, I'm getting deep set into the intelligence operation of Veerappan, where they're lying, conning X and Y, and then for me to see something like somebody breaking a cycle chain as if you climbed Mount Everest, it looks very stupid and juvenile. That's because of my exposure. At the time I made Shiva, I only knew street gundas. Now I know the top criminals of the world. So obviously my whole thought process is on that level now. Yeah. 99% people follow success for that reason. The fact that nobody already, if that kind of film works, people want to watch that kind of film.
Right.
So instead of saying I'm copying that, they'll say that people want that. Their ego comes in between to say I am copying that.